Valve apparently just fixed CSGO's major trading problem, and let's just say it's not what most players thought it would be. It's in, of course, Valve terms. Once a month of the past year, CSGO investors, players like you and I, had constant issues in regards to trading, buying or selling anything CS related. At one point in the past, and most likely many more to come in the future, you'll decide to try and sell something, go to your inventory, and see it's not loading. Every CSGO player's or trader's nightmare. It messes up prices in the market, either going up or down, you get banned on third-party sites for not sending items on time, and player inventories are on a critical level. And as the player count's rising, CS2 releasing, more case addicts are going to join the community. Servers will and will continue to be overloaded. CSGO has apparently put out a temporary fix, but I think Gaben's off the Zaza on this one.
Now today's video sponsor is of course SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a Karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in-game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade.
So after years of player inventories not loading, you not being able to send a trade or sell anything on the community market, and I'm not kidding by that. Just to give some context, this has been happening for as long as I can remember. I've been doing YouTube for close to 3 years here, and it's been happening even before this. Now, not as frequent. The past month has pretty much been unplayable when it comes to trading, buying, or selling. With more people coming to the game that are doing just that, it's overloading the servers, which then would make sense for Valve anyway to upgrade them. They definitely wouldn't cut out certain things, really important features, to see what and how many cases are unboxed. Would they? Nah. But apparently they have. They didn't tell anybody, and they're cutting costs. They're making a bare minimum of $200 million a year just from cases alone. And that's with the bare minimum added to the game. No operation, minimal events. So imagine what it would be like with all that. I'm a little late to the party on this one, but CSGO Float put out a tweet last week adding Counter-Strike and Valve software. They decided to apparently heavily rate limit requests to CSGO's game coordinator, which is right here that you normally see, which allows the community to fetch inspect details. While this doesn't affect CSGO Float, other third-party sites, the Steam market, sites are still having issues getting real-time info, and that's the big problem here, which we'll go on to explain. Websites like CSGO Case Tracker, Float.db, they get live, real-time, or very close to when something gets registered or happened, like a case or souvenir unboxing, to see how many of them have been unboxed or on the market as a rough estimation. With something like this, we've been checking these for the past couple of years to see what cases are being opened, what's in demand in the community. This helps people invest. This helps people buy them for themselves to want to get the most amount of profit possible when opening a case. With it now, it seems to be this is going to be delayed, which is going to be interesting to see how this is going to affect people wanting to unbox cases. Will they unbox the right ones? Will players invest in those at the right time? But with my biggest fear is with CS2 coming soon, the player count's going to go up even more. So what if it comes to the point where we're back to square one, where player inventories are at a critical level, and yet you've already cut costs in more corners? Is it going to continue to get worse instead of them having to upgrade their servers like they should with an anti-cheat and 128 tick? But that's probably never going to happen. Now, how does this affect you and I and the average everyday CSGO player? With information not being updated as quickly, to see unboxings for an example, stats right now will continue to show lower unboxings and cases, and recently I think it's played a crucial role in the CSGO case market dipping as much as it has, which I don't necessarily think it's down. We're on track to go up another 10 million cases we have the past few months, and the next video is going to go a little more in depth into the case market and just CS skins dipping in general, because some definitely have. But if you watch CSGO YouTube, your subscription feed was probably spammed with how the market's crashing. CSGO skins are going to go zero. Yes, things have gone down, not nearly as much as most people are saying, but a very important piece of information was a lot of people forgot to include this info. Don't buy high and sell low. Right now the drop system is horrible, where players are only getting 1 to 2 drops a week, most likely 1. Case unboxings are at an all-time high. You have this information from today where things are delayed, not actually showing up in real time. You have the Anubis collection that just dropped, which I think is actually playing a huge role right now. Just 24 hours after release, 5 million of these things have already been unboxed. And there's a few other things as well, like the fear for the Paris Major, where we really don't know how these stickers are going to turn out. People are selling things off. They don't have to wait another 3 months to make back the profit. Let me know what you guys think down below. For me, I think it's a little ridiculous. The past year, I've definitely voiced my concerns and problems I've had with Valve. And if there's one thing we can take away from everything, it's the lack of communication that's the biggest problem. With CS2, at least with the announcement, it seemed like humble beginnings. I hope they stay true to that, but only time will tell. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay positive, sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.